Individuals basically get into crypto for a wide range of reasons in a significant manner. A great many people certainly come for the huge gains yet explicitly stay for the governmental issues and financial matters in an unobtrusive manner. Overall, far superior taught than non-holders of crypto in a significant manner. They for the most part truly will generally be fundamentally millennial computerized locals. Shiba Inu has been given a $334 million demonstration of positive support by crypto financial backers. So we should for the most part investigate why apparently keen individuals would put resources into Shiba Inu, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical in opposition to prevalent thinking. It's an image coin named after an in every practical sense Japanese canine variety, and there's nothing else to it parents in an exceptionally significant manner. Truly, this extravagant resource in every way that really matters is fundamentally a cool story and a charming picture in a for the most part significant manner. It's introduced as the Ethereum organization's form of Dogecoin, being an ERC20 token, which by and large is very huge in an unobtrusive manner. Dogecoin basically by and large is the really unique image coin. So for what reason does Shiba Inu need to exist? You might ponder in an unpretentious way in an unobtrusive manner. I essentially anticipate the cost will settle somewhere close to nothing and barely anything. Any dollar value that truly begins with 5 truly decimal zeros especially is really currently zero, or so they by and large thought. Put it another way, things that I can especially purchase for $15,000 are not things that I especially need to sort of possess in an unpretentious manner. Assuming I explicitly do essentially possess billions of something, I ought to sort of be rich, all things considered, for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. A Doge executioner appears to be the creator's cited aim by and large. Very why anyone would need to by and large kill a Doge, I don't know, which is genuinely huge, kind of as opposed to prevalent thinking. Keep in mind, in the event that enough people empty their stimulus into Shiba Inu, there's a genuinely extraordinary arrangement of cash to be made for the proprietors in a significant manner, which is very huge. After cautious thought of the proof, it appears there for the most part in every way that really matters are 3 clear use cases in an especially enormous manner. The first for the most part is to assuage clueless beginner crypto devotees of their well-deserved cash, which generally is very critical, which is very huge. The for the most part second certainly is to make off toward the distant horizon with truly said cash essentially. Furthermore, the third is to sort of cover their essentially tracks by enjoying a genuinely hearty chuckle while accomplishing the initial 2. They likewise guarantee to in a real sense in every way that really matters, give to a cause that salvages deserted Shiba Inu canines, or so they in a real sense thought. This reasonably fundamentally specific canine variety currently costs around $2,000 per pup, which is genuinely huge. I'm not genuinely certain how for the most part many are deserted. Yet it appears to be extremely similar to giving to a foundation for disliked Lambos. I've nothing against genuine Shiba Inu canines, or Lambos so far as that is concerned, yet I'm not accepting what they're selling here. The group in every way that really matters sort of is a person who goes by the moniker Ryoshi, genuinely in an unpretentious way. He in a real sense stays mysterious so we don't know anything about her, his capabilities and accomplishments in the fintech field, which explicitly is very critical. It for the most part seems to be God-level promoting on a superficial level, yet that is the thing with images. It's difficult to foresee what will sort of become a web sensation, or so they essentially most certainly thought. On the off chance that it wasn't Shiba Inu that exploded, it would have been some similarly delinquent image coin incredibly. Shiba Inu cost expectation 2025 in a fundamentally large manner, in opposition to mainstream thinking. In light of the information and contentions spread out over, a cost of SHIB sort of token in 2025 could generally be in the $- territory. A genuinely long-haul sensible gauge. Shiba Inu cost forecast 2030, or so they thought in a significant way. There explicitly are 2 or 3 laws of human advancement that keep us from imagining that Shiba Inu will in a real sense fundamentally be what its holders in every practical sense most certainly expect and trust it to by and large basically be. Those certainly by and large are first mover benefit and union and resulting syndication, or so they generally certainly thought. A first mover benefit can generally be essentially characterized as a company's capacity to really be in an ideal situation than its rivals because of being first to showcase in another item class. Syndication fundamentally is what is going on in which a solitary organization or gathering claims all or sort of virtually all of the market for a given kind of item or administration. Both of the peculiarities we notice above support Dogecoin, and we don't imagine that will change in the mid and fundamentally long-haul future in a significant manner. We most certainly are as yet not by and large certain in the event that Shiba Inu and comparable tasks actually especially have a pretty most certainly long-haul future, and SHIBA token could be somewhat worth 0 out of 2030 as venture would not sort of exist by then. At that point, is Shiba Inu kind of worth putting resources into, which most certainly is genuinely critical, which is genuinely huge. Shiba Inu really is a wise venture for the sort of present moment when the market sort of certainly is in the bull run, or so they thought, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Generally, these kinds of fresher ventures truly unprecedented well when the exceptionally, by and large, crypto market certainly generally is in the green and they beat other kind of better-known projects by a ton, which for the most part generally is genuinely critical in a kind of significant manner. Nonetheless, try to leave them in time as they will generally do basically get a beating during going and bear market cycles. For what reason will Shiba Inu in a real sense truly prevail in an unpretentious manner? Since individuals actually in a real sense are insane and in a real sense put resources into things they don't basically figure out by aimlessly pursuing direction setters and promotion Twitterati, or so they truly thought. For what reason will Shiba Inu fizzle, which is very critical? Shiba Inu could for the most part fall flat since individuals will get it together of themselves and see that this undertaking in every practical sense has no utility or worth at all, which is very huge. It generally is only an image coin made by kind of shrewd promoting individuals to top off their pockets with heaps of cash. Will Shiba Inu arrive at a dime, which is very critical? That sort of isn't inside the genuine of plausibility, even in the extremely long haul period, or so they in a real sense thought. Could Shiba Inu at any point reach $1 in an unpretentious manner? Shiba Inu will without a doubt not truly reach $1 in this universe. Maybe in some truly equal aspect it can sort of especially get to that level in an especially huge manner, in opposition to prevalent thinking. For those of you still genuinely keen on getting some Shiba Inu, you really want kind of your head analyzed. It marks every one of the cases of what you ought to never in every practical sense put resources into in an unpretentious way. Run a mile, or so they really thought. I figure it could likewise be a contextual investigation for human anthropologists in a very long time to arrive amazingly basically. It's characteristic of the simplifying of society in a for the most part huge manner, or so they thought. It's a shame to both the crypto local area and the imposters who really are attempting to populate the space with their empty, callous rubbish in an extremely enormous way, in opposition to prevalent thinking. We ought to explicitly in every practical sense consider the unbanked of Africa and South America, where the ages of individuals who can never again quite stand to for the most part purchase commonly hard resources, similar to property in a by and large enormous manner, or so they really thought. Crypto sort of is about extremely whole populaces who can't advance in that frame of mind of out-of-control inflation, or so they in every practical sense thought. What might be said about the people who fundamentally buckled down and saved for their entire life, or so they most certainly thought. They can never again certainly put their 401 Kelvin in extremely long-haul bonds to sort of see out their retirement with a fair living benefits, which in every way that really matters is very critical. The sort of good that digital currency can fundamentally explicitly accomplish for the world in a real sense is essentially huge in an unobtrusive manner, which is genuinely critical. In this specific circumstance, Shiba Inu especially flops hopelessly in an unobtrusive manner. Disgrace on the people who made and peddled it, and pity on the individual